Think about what you actually do every day as a manager. You follow up on commitments people already made. You answer basic questions documented somewhere else. You fight fires that never should have started. Eventually, the entire workflow grinds to a halt. Constant fighting means you have moved from management to pure maintenance. By reviewing and solving everything yourself, you have accidentally become the single biggest bottleneck in your own organization. There is a way to break this cycle. We are going to walk through a 3-step behavioral system to transition you from a micromanager to the leader of a self-sustaining, zero-maintenance team. Before we start, I want you to do one thing. Think of one specific, positive action a member of your team took this week. Escaping the maintenance trap requires you to abandon the illusion of control. Scalable leadership relies on systems where the right behaviors happen naturally, rather than through constant individual supervision. Step 1. Stop giving direct answers. When an engineer comes to you and asks what they should do next, your new default response must be a question. What do you think we should do? Netflix co-founder Reed Hastings championed a specific philosophy for this. Your job is to lead through context, not control. You don't dictate the solution. You define the constraints. You clarify if this is a massive structural problem or a minor bug. You tell them if it needs to be perfect or if it just needs to be fast. Be prepared. For the first few weeks, your team will be frustrated. They are used to getting easy answers, and now you are forcing them to pause and think rather than just blindly executing orders. Push through that friction. By week 5, the dynamic shifts. Your team will naturally start documenting their decisions. They will start bringing you well-thought-out solutions instead of raw problems. By giving your team context instead of control, you force them to build their own decision-making muscles. Once they trust their own judgment, you are permanently removed from the daily bottleneck. Step 2. Model safety. The fastest way to build trust is to look your team in the eye and say, "I don't know." When you admit your own knowledge gaps, you show them that absolute perfection isn't the expectation. Honesty is. That brings us to the ultimate test of your team's culture. Your leadership is defined by exactly how you behave in the exact moment an engineer makes a mistake. This chart shows what builds accountability after a mistake. Look at the massive spike. Engineers want you to discuss errors privately, but explicitly appreciate their ownership. Now look left and right. There is near zero support for criticizing mistakes without appreciating their transparency. So here is your absolute rule for error handling. You discuss the mechanics of the mistake in private, but you openly and explicitly reward the promptness of bringing you that bad news. Calculated psychological safety functions as a risk management system. It encourages your team to surface problems early, giving you the chance to address them before they escalate into expensive disasters. Step 3 is how we handle praise. Generic praise like "good job" or "thanks for your hard work" might feel nice to say, but it is functionally useless to an engineering team. This chart ranks appreciation types by value. Notice the bottom. Generic platitudes like "you're a rock star" rank dead last. Instead, look at the top items. High performers are driven by appreciation for specific behaviors, like escalating early or documenting exact requirements. To guarantee your praise is actually useful, use the Level 5 appreciation formula. It requires 3 distinct pieces: the specific behavior, plus the business impact, plus the learning for the rest of the team. Let's apply this to an engineer who fixed a memory leak, which is a bug where a program fails to release discarded memory, causing it to crash. First, the behavior. You systematically checked each query to find the memory leak. Next, the impact. That prevented a major crash during peak hours. Finally, the learning. Documenting that exact systematic approach teaches the whole team what to watch for. Level 5 appreciation serves as a scalable training mechanism. It actively teaches the rest of the team exactly what success looks like, without the need for a formal meeting. When you start executing these behaviors on Monday, it is going to feel deeply uncomfortable. Because you withhold immediate answers, you might temporarily feel like a bad manager. You aren't. Many managers worry that if their team can function without them, they will be fired.
The reality is the exact opposite. Companies fire the managers who act as unscalable, expensive bottlenecks. They promote the leaders who build autonomous teams. Remember that positive action you thought of earlier? Here is your homework. Format that action into a Level 5 appreciation message. behavior, impact, and learning, and post it in your team's public channel today. By shifting your focus to these systems, you can stop bailing water from a sinking ship and start steering it. This is the foundation of a zero-maintenance team.